Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. This is my lovely wife Jen. Today we're watching Fallout Episode 3. I've been enjoying the world building, the storyline kind of coming together. We're still in that building phase of it. We're getting a little bit of breadcrumbs as far as doctor guy who had his leg shot off by ghoul Walton Goggins. But I'm enjoying seeing all the little Easter eggs for video game fans, like the turrets and the pure water, these little small things. The little city town area she walks into where you see like this makeshift little town of like the barber and the dentist's office, and that's all very similar to the video game of like little towns that you can go into and find some shelter temporarily. So I'm enjoying it just as a fan of the video games. Looking forward to continuing on with episode 3. How are you feeling going into this next episode?
Good. I'm really enjoying Fallout so far. Loving the characters. We're getting a peek into what civilization actually looks like after the bomb. Obviously, it's drastically different than what Lucy is used to. Loving the ghoul, not sure if we're gonna see like what transpired between when we last saw him in the first episode and whatever he is now, but I'm hoping that they do. Loving Lucy. Also curious about Maximus and whether he's gonna end up in trouble or not, because I don't think he thought that through. He's just gonna show up, he thinks with the target, and they're gonna be like, oh, no questions, like, you're good. It'll be interesting to kind of see how that turns out, but so far it looks really great. I'm loving also the sets. I'm not sure how much of it is actual CGI and how much of it is actual like sets, but it looks really good.
From what I can see, a lot of it are sets, but complemented with the VFX background stuff. The power armor, I think, is almost 100% VFX. Some of the like close-up, like interactive sequences, I don't know if those are practical, like if they're like styrofoam costumes or not, but the overwhelming majority looks like it's a complete digital double. The video game explains the ghouls and how they are the way that they are and all that, but I'm guessing we're gonna see an explanation of Walton Goggins' ghoul character.
Wait a minute.
More.
So because I did hear June say your kind is not welcome here. So he is not the only one of his kind.
Yeah, yes, correct. That's what the show said. I'm not spoiling anything. They also made a reference about how he's not a feral one either when they were like bringing him out in episode 1. So there's different kinds too that we could infer from from the episode, not from me. I'm really trying to bite my tongue on some of this stuff, but I'm excited. I like the little fan service that we get. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Episode 3 of Fallout.
Well, Joey. Do I really have to kill him? I gotta talk to you about these new pages, you know? I mean, I'm the sheriff, right? Well, why can't I just arrest a guy like I normally do?
Studio fired him. See, it turns out Bob's a bit of a commie.
Pick this up after lunch, all right?
Flirtation. Tastes like someone touching you for the first time.
Whoa.
I'm guessing that's the future mother of his child.
I'm guessing so.
That's the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. Unbelievable. Hey.
They pulled one over on us.
Half true.
The current mother of his child.
Oy.
Oh no. Did a good job of that nose CGI, that profile.
Yeah.
Glad that dog survived.
Yeah, me too. Gosh, I am so curious about him.
Come on, let's go find the rest of them.
That's his new friend.
Oh no. At least put it in a bag.
I wonder how much time has passed since he came out of the vault.
Doesn't seem like much.
She's encountered a lot.
Oh.
a bug.
Why is she so comfortable with this?
Yeah, she had adapted to that quickly.
My squire, he fell in battle.
He died with honor and glory.
What is his plan?
I don't know.
Run away.
No.
I'm okay.
All good here.
It's not a problem. We got plenty of squires.
I think that's a mistake.
I'll be right back.
'Cause that's immediately going to be suspicious.
You're right.
When he's alive.
Ooh.
Extra, if you do it fast.
Buy teeth.
Oh.
I knew that was going to happen.
Step away.
Man. Oof.
Oh, jeez.
And that was the guy that was beating him up
Yeah.
in the first episode.
The only ones in search of this remnant from the old world. Whoever gets the target will control the wasteland. We are to kill whomever stands in our way.
Bambi. Oh no, Bambi!
Oh no!
A mire lurker. Maybe.
Oh my gosh, what is that? What did it take? Just her blanket?
Her bag, I think it was supplied with it. Oh no, she got a bag. Maybe the head. Did she put the head in the bag?
Oh yeah, she did.
Oh, Rad's in that water. We need to upgrade your weapons.
Oh.
Where is it? The head.
Oh, come on.
Ew.
But you could have destroyed the last vestiges of civilization.
It was Lucy's idea.
And you didn't think to at least try and stop her?
No. Punish me with a demotion, I guess.
Are you aware that at every job you've been assigned to, your performance review has been lax enthusiasm?
No, but that sounds accurate. I'm just glad to hear that we punish people down here for breaking the rules. Is that just for vault dwellers or for people who come down here and murder vault dwellers?
Ooh.
Have arrived. And you're welcome. There is a utensil.
You're fucking hard.
I don't see any apples, sir.
Climb higher.
It might not be an apple tree. Also, it's, I think, on my honor, sir, I will find you.
Have an artifact to retrieve. Let's go.
Okay.
Seems like this is getting to his head a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit too much.
Think this was him?
Show me the illustration.
Oh, yeah.
Little reds are high.
And it said that torturing a person don't do shit. Made sense. I mean, a man, I wouldn't want to do him any favors. In fact, as time marched on, I decided uptick. Amount of torture being doled out across the board.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Jeez. Oh.
Ugh.
Because of the golden rule. Do unto others as you'd have done unto you. What about the head? I need the head to get my dad back.
It's on golden rule.
Oh, what's that?
Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn.
What about the dog?
He ain't mine.
Oh no. It's just gonna leave the dog?
That'll probably come back.
Feed our shit to the flies, mulch them up, and sell it as protein. Anyway, that's why I'm so fat.
And here we are with 16 highly violent individuals incarcerated in our temporarily repurposed reading room.
I'd say it's more of an ethical opportunity to demonstrate to the surface dwellers and to each other when we say we're going to build a better world.
Reg, that is a positive spin to...
Positive spin for me, it's the gosh darn truth. Young man Woody interrogated this morning, he left an impression on me.
That is the gentleman who showed me his butt.
The most ethical solution would be to rehabilitate the prisoners and then integrate them into our vault society.
But there is nothing we can't do when we set our minds to it.
The hard truth is we can't just let them go. They have intimate knowledge of our vault security. What do you propose we do?
We can do what they would have done to us.
Slippery slope, man.
I know, I've got anger. We all do. But I think you would agree that murdering these prisoners...
Is she now the leader?
I don't know who the new overseer is. I think they're kind of doing it as like a group.
I'm sorry. You're right. It was not my intention to question your leadership.
I guess she is the new overseer.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's the type of thing Overseer McLean would have preferred to discuss privately.
Not here now, is he? Let's hear it.
Oh, jeez.
The water chip is destroyed. The vault only has enough water to keep our population alive for 2 months, not accounting for the prisoners.
Okay, that's fine. That's enough.
Oops.
You're right, you know. If your father were here, he'd do the right thing.
Oh boy.
It's my mistake. If you let me lead the charge, I'll lead the charge.
I am a knight of the Brotherhood of Steel.
Get back to shore.
But sir,
Go!
Ugh.
Like fingers. Oh, gosh. Ew. Once I got the head back.
The head.
it's the forehead. Yes!
Over here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This thing really block radiation?
Absolutely.
On behalf of every decent American, I just want to say thank you. Okay, here we go. Well, I'll bet you what if I were to do like a thumbs up? Go for it, Coop.
All right, just finished episode 3. What did you think?
It was really good. Getting a little more history on Ghoul. I'm curious, so he was some sort of representative for Vault Tech. Was that right before the bomb?
Yeah, all that would have been before. And he was just doing an advertisement, he said, not really a rep for him. But it looks like they based the Pit Boy after him, doing the little thumbs up stuff, which is, I think, why he shot the head off of the billboard.
Really good so far. It's interesting that he has Lucy still. Not really sure why, besides the coordinates. Like, why does he need her?
That's a good question. He might not at this point. He doesn't have the head or any reason. So that's a good question. I don't know why he's bothering keeping her around.
Yeah, and Maximus is really in a sticky situation. I like that Thaddeus actually liked Maximus. That is not something that I was expecting. But basically, just trying to get the spotlight off of him, he went after Maximus, which is very, very sad. But I'm really curious what's going to happen when Maximus reveals that he's taken over for the night. I just don't know how that's going to turn out. I feel like it's not going to turn out well.
Yeah. The Ghoul storyline is the most interesting to me right now.
Right.
It's what I'm really kind of honing in on as far as where my interest goes. I'm liking the stuff with Lucy, but I think it's only going to really get interesting to me once she is closer to finding her dad, because right now she just seems to be kind of something that the showrunners need to bring to that point with Moldaver, and Walter Goggins is kind of bringing her over there too. The Brotherhood of Steel stuff, I'm probably the least interested in right now. Not that it's bad, but just of the 3 storylines going on, I'm probably least invested in that.
Right.
But I'm guessing that there's going to be some crescendo either with all 3 or with all 3 individual plot lines. It's going to make that more interesting. So this episode is called The Golden Rule, and she's like, do unto others as you would have done unto you. And he's like, there's another golden rule out here. But really, it seems to be this eye for an eye kind of thing, where Maximus was treated like crap by Knight Titus, and he's like, clean that, it was this like humiliating act. And then when Thaddeus came in, he acted the same way. And even from Thaddeus's perspective, when he's like, they were all beating the crap out of me, and then when the opportunity came for me to dominate someone else and move up in at least a social hierarchy, I did that with Maximus. So somebody, maybe Maximus, and maybe that's what they're setting up for, needs to break that chain of like, now that I'm in a position of power or authority, I'm not going to treat the lessers like dirt as they treated me. We might be seeing a break in that, and not just from him, but also from Ghoul's point of view too. He was like this good guy, all intents and purposes, loved his wife and kids, and he was this movie star out in California. 200 plus years now, where he's way more experienced, way more jaded. I don't think that he's evil per se, but I just think that he's just been around the block too many times. He's seen all sides of how people are, and I think the culture of the Wasteland is so vulgar and opportunistic and corrupt that somebody like Lucy really doesn't fit in, but is what the Wasteland probably needs to be more like. And we're seeing more of that in Vault 33, where they're trying to take this higher road, this more virtuous road of let's maybe try to integrate the Raiders into the Vault Tech, and this might take years to do. And you see Lucy's brother, who's like, they are murderers, maybe we should murder them. So even the temptation of the eye for an eye in the vault is there.
Can seep in.
Yeah, and they're conspiring, and it's not without understanding. I get it. There will be no difference if we're just like, they murdered us, let's murder them back. There is no progress. If everyone's trying to get even all the time, it's hard to get ahead. But I do understand why they would feel that way. So good episode, a lot of moral issues and what would you do isms in there. We're in ethical gray areas for sure. It's not, reality is often not always black and white. Sometimes it is. But in instances like this, like how do we get justice without being vengeful? Or should there be another way to differentiate us from the evil raiders? All good questions. So this was a really good episode. Looking forward to more. But of course, these are just some of our thoughts. We'd love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. So leave us a comment down below. We'll check those out. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe. You can be notified when we post the next video. And don't forget to check out Patreon, where you can watch videos like this one early and ad-free until it's posted. We have exclusive content over there like Arcane that's exclusively on Patreon. We run polls. There's exclusive videos aside from Arcane. And a lot of really great stuff too. But for now, that is it. Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video, everyone. Take care.